मामुपेत्य पुनर्जन्म दुःखालयम् अशाश्वतम् नाप्नुवन्ति महात्मनः संसिद्धिं परमां गतः। अब्रह्मा भुवनालोक पुनरावर्तिनो अर्जुन मामुपेत्य तु कौन्तेय पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। हरे कृष्णा. So 8:16 Abrahma Bhunaloka Punaravartino Arjuna Mam Upetya Kaunteya Punarjanmana Vidyate. 15 Mam Upetya Punarjanma Dukkalayam Ashashvatam Napnuvanti Mahatmanaha Samsiddhin Paramam Gataha. Translation: After attaining me, the great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world which is full of miseries because they have attained the highest perfection. 16th verse. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are the places of misery wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Hare Krishna. So welcome to all of you for the Saturday evening program. These two verses, 15th and 16th, Lord Krishna directly speaking to all of us about the nature of the product which He has created, this material world. In this world, everyone wants to glamorize their product, but Krishna, being very, very compassionate to all of us, want to warn all of us the place we are living in. Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam means the alaya means the home and the dukkha is the place of misery. Ashashvatam, everything is temporary. So, though Lord Krishna speaks negatively about this world, but at the same time Lord Krishna provides a positive outcome as well. No one wants to go into the exam hall, right? Everyone likes to go to the class and play around, but the same class when the exam is there, no one really likes to go and attend. Similarly, this place is also the material world, naturally beautiful, but at the same time, it has too many exams that we need to attend throughout our birth to death. Actually, in this world, material world is so intelligently created, no one will be left without giving them nice beatings. Yeah. So, Mam Upetya Punarjanma. Lord Krishna says, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. Yes, this world is filled with, distress, difficulties, challenges. But Mam Upetya Punarjanma. But if you turn your face towards me, then the examination we are going through definitely becomes meaningful. Everyone attends exams, right? No one is spared. But in order to understand the objective with which we need to attend the exam is very, very important. If you forget the goal of exams itself, then only we will be experiencing the pain in going through the exam. But if we understand the objective, then we will get the determination. Yeah. So Mam Upetya, if you understand the goal of going to the exam is to develop relationship with me, love for me, then Napnuvanti Mahatmanaha, the great souls always understand what is the objective of exam. Then Napnuvanti, they will never ever come back to this world again, Samsiddhim, because they come to a platform of perfection. Paramam Gataha. Why? Because they are developing relationship with me, who is the all perfect human being. By this becomes a place through which we will be able to go back to the spiritual world. One of the important things we need to really understand from this verse is, yeah, fine, this world is Dukkhalayam, it's okay, fine, no problems. Ashashvatam, it's okay, no problems. And people, if Mam Upetya Punarjanma, so If you go back to the Krishna's world, then you don't have to take birth again. Who cares about it? So how to ensure the message of this verse is conveyed to the people in general? Because if you just say that this world is filled with misery, this is very, very pessimistic way of looking at it. Who wants to tell essence of Bhagavad Gita as Mam Upetya Punarjanma Dukkale Mashashvatam? How many would like to tell? Huh? What is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? If anyone asks you, and if you say Dukkalayam Ashashvatam, this world is filled with misery, how many really would like to actually hear about it? Yeah, because as soon as you say, then most of the people start saying, "See, I told you, spirituality means pessimistic." Yeah. So, what is that the objective with which Lord Krishna is saying to make us pessimistic? No, he is immediately, before even giving us the pessimistic thing, he is already telling Mam Upetitu Punarjanma. You get what I mean? He is already telling the positive alternative. But at the same time, positive alternative is not that you always start thinking that my place is in the spiritual world and start neglecting about the affairs of this material world. It's very, very important. Yeah. That's why change definitely is there in this world. Again, if we really need to actually Punarjanma, going back to the spiritual world, we need to actually embrace the change in the life system, change in our own lifestyle, our own consciousness. This Bhagavad Gita is all about change. Lord Krishna speaks about. Dehanasmi Natadehe Komaram Yogamikya. Yeah? Lord Krishna speaks about we undergo the change from as soon as we get this material body. It goes through the infant stage to the student stage to the youth stage and middle age and the old age. But Lord Krishna says one who is dhira, one who is dhira, one is sober, he accepts this change. There is one very, very important thing, the real, people who have realized term, the change is inevitable, suffering is optional. You get what I mean? Everyone goes to the change. No one likes it. No one likes to see their body changing, right? So everyone would like to have a fit body, including me. And everyone wants to be comedian like Krishna Karuna Prabhu, who is as bright as the sun. Yeah. Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. Ashashvatam means temporary. As soon as temporary is there, any object which is temporary undergoes the change. You get what I mean? Including our software products, which are pretty much temporary because it undergoes version changes after change. Anything temporary goes through change, and change wherever there is the influence of time, it is fearful. That's why Krishna says, Utkramantam stitam vapi bunjanam va gunanvitam vimodhananu pashyanti gnana chakshusha. There are two kinds of people in this world. Both kinds of people see the change. One understands the cause of the change, one is ignorant about the cause. Krishna says, Utkramantam stitam vapi. Everyone leaves this world. Utkramantam stitam. Everyone are alive in this world. Gunjanam. Everyone are enjoying this world. Right? These three things are happening. So Krishna says, Gunjanam va gunanvitam vimuda nanu pashyanti. Vimuda means someone who is really foolish, cannot see the cause why people are living. What is the cause that actually results in people living this world. What causes people to be alive? What causes people to enjoy in this world? What causes people to come under the spells of the three modes of Gunanvitam, three modes of material nature? One understands the cause. Why is it happening to me? The other class of people, even though the change is happening, they become completely ignorant about it. They don't want to really think about it as well. Because they are completely immersed in the spell of this world, how it is actually making us to run around, busy. Yeah. So Krishna clearly here is saying, everyone, though the change is put upon everyone, but there are some people who actually see the cause of the change, some who become ignorant about it. Vimuda nana pashyanti gnana chakshushaha. So, is change good? How many like to, for instance, how many look to, what are the changes that makes you really happy? Getting married?
Increase in salary.
Increasing salary, yeah, fantastic. Any change that increases our prosperity makes us very, very happy, very blissful. Any change, no one likes to have a change in their boss, right? Our boss are changing, then miserable, don't know anxiety, don't know what is going to happen. Change in job, people don't like. If they are changing job from one job to another job, it's very, very stressful. Yeah? Because you don't know what is going to happen. Change in place. Krishna Prabhu came all the way from Pune to Mysore. Fearful. Don't know what is going to happen. I know he is there, RadhaKrishna Chandra, who was my roommate. But still, I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know what is going to happen. Yeah?
Change in health conditions.
Yeah, change in health conditions. So, one who is very, very intelligent, Lord Krishna says, ask the question, what is the cause for this change? What is making me to be so fearful? Very, very important. Otherwise, unless and until we are, first thing we really need to see that we are undergoing a change. Many people don't want to think about it as well. That's why they start putting all the patches all on the body. Don't want to really feel also. Accept that we are going through the change. If we realize that we are going through the change, then another question comes, what is making this change? Yeah. What is that makes this change? The time that influences all of us. Third, we open our eyes to check. If everything is changing, there is something that should be the source which is making everything to change, right? What is the source? If something that is not changing, if anything is existing within me that is not changing, what is that need and wants of that thing which is not changing? Yeah? These four things are very, very important for all of us to realize in this world. Otherwise, Mamupetya Punarjanma, we will never ever be, thinking about why do we really need to actually go back to, why do we really need to develop relationship with Krishna? Why do we need to actually? Why do we need Krishna in first place? Yeah? People are very, very happy in this world and don't want to really think about anything which is causing them stress. They just want to be in the illusory feeling of everything is going well. But Krishna is saying, Naptavanti Mahatmanaha samsiddhim paramamataha dukkhalayam ashashvatam. Yeah. So the next verse, Abrahma Bhuvanaloka Punaravartino Arjuna. So unless and until we see that, we realize that change is making me stressful, we will never ever be able to, even think about what should be the solution for this change. Yeah. So Krishna is telling in the previous verse, please understand that we all are under the spell of the time which is influencing all of us. Hence, it is very, very important to understand that this time, as Lord Shiva says, Tamattamujjaya iti kritya chintaya prabhuddhalobam vishayeshu rasam त्वम अप्रमतः सहसा विपद्यसे शुल्लेलिवानो ahir vivako antakaha. Antakaha means everyone are going to actually, yeah. For example, even the Ambani, he actually changed his ownership. He gave the ownership to his own children because we all are going through the time influence of time. Doesn't matter how rich, how much opulent we are in, time is always going to influence us. Abhrahma Punaloka Punaravartino Arjuna. So Lord Krishna says there is another world in this where Mam Upetyatu Kaunteya Punarjanmana Vidyate. If you really do not want to have undergo the change, there is another world. Mam Upetyatu Kaunteya. If you come back to my abode, Punarjanmana Vidyate. Otherwise, Abrahma Bhuvanaloka Punaravartino Arjuna. Doesn't matter whichever the world you travel through, from this earthly planet to the planet of Lord Brahma, or the planets which are below the earthly planet. It is filled with the birth, death, old age, and disease. Abrahma Bhuvanaloka Punaravartino Arjuna. Mam Upetyatu Kaunteya Punarjanmana Vidyate. From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. So it is very, very important for all of us to realize the importance of Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, we will be just passing through the journey and nice prasad and everything is there, fantastic. But really, if you do not realize what is the objective for which we are practicing Krishna consciousness, you might not realize even year after year after year of practice. Very, very important. These two verses actually warn us that it is important to realize that this world is temporary, wherein whatever we are trying to achieve in this world, we have to leave all that and move forward. So the next verse, 17th verse, now Krishna says, by human calculation, the 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night. The next verse. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifested state, and thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifested state again. Why does Lord Krishna is trying to explain the longevity of why Lord Krishna is because by human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night. Because previous verse Lord Krishna says, Abrahma Punaravartino. Even though you go to the Brahma's planet, you have to come back. And Lord Krishna in the next verse says, the longevity in Brahma's planet is, it is not even imaginable to count staying in this world, but still, people have to come back to this world again. Duration of the Brahma's one day. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all the living entities become manifested. And the unmanifested state, when the destruction happens, everything in this material world becomes unmanifested. Yeah? And thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again. So Lord Krishna is telling here that the one night and the day of Brahma is the duration in which this entire world has the expiry and the creation. Expiry and the creation. Expiry and the creation. So we are so insignificant. Even though we are living in this world, which is insignificant in its longevity compared to the Brahma's world, Lord Krishna is saying, even the Brahma's world also has a change, temporary, everything. We are born, we are going through the world, the youth and the old age, and we die. So, the essence of all these verses Lord Krishna is trying to say that we need to realize that no matter how much we try to hanker in this world to accumulate, enjoy, still we need to leave everything which is a source of misery. Who really wants to leave? Okay? It's not easy. Actually, yesterday I was reading the newspaper. One of the most powerful person in this world is undergoing treatment for the cancer, which he diagnosed just immediately after attending the meeting. We was full on in the meeting, speaking about the plan for the next day, what we need to do, achieve for the next year, and within few moments of finishing this meeting, he gets a report from the doctor saying that you are having a grade 3 cancer. Okay? The change is so, the impact, just imagine the impact the person goes through. Really important. And many people, they just take it as, the challenge is coming, let us go through it. But most of the people do not even understand why do we have to suffer like this? Is there any solution? Most of the people don't know there is a solution existing in this world. Unfortunate. How many people in this world really get a chance to hear about Bhagavad Gita, realizing that there is a solution? Very hardly few, because even though the Bhagavad Gita is in front of them, many people do not have the fortune to even open it and know about it. Yeah? How many many people come and receive Bhagavad Gita, they don't even open. I met a person who was a gazette officer, and I gave Bhagavad Gita to him. After that, he was saying, I have received hundreds of Bhagavad Gita letters. And I was asking, have you read it? One day, definitely. Yeah. People do not even understand what is the significance of Gita in our own life. Many people do not able to connect our life with Gita. Many. Asatyam apratishtam te. Yeah, everyone are thinking that entire this world is unreal. Apratishtam te. There is no absolutely foundation in this world. Jagat ahur anishwar. This world doesn't have any. This creation, fine, I am saying everything is creation, but creator absolutely I don't believe in it. Aparaspara sambhutam. What is the whole objective of this life living together? Is just seeing each other and enjoy. Keep on changing your partners and keep on enjoying. What is there other than kama haitukam? What is the goal of life other than enjoying this? So there are two categories of people who see this. Yeah, the first category Lord Krishna said, right? So Lord Krishna says there is one category of person who say questions. What is that impelling me to leave from this world? Who is making me to leave from this world? How am I alive? There is something has to be there to keep me alive, right? Many people in this world, they are absolutely fine. Within half an hour time, they collapse. And what makes people to enjoy this world meaninglessly under the spell of the ego of material nature? So these are the category of people who are intelligent, Krishna says. Pashyanti Gnana. They are Pashyanti with intelligence. They are most intelligent people. They are seeing the cause. And the other Asatyam Apratishtha. Jagat Rahu Anishma. There is another class of people Krishna says. They are at least bothered about the change what is happening. Yeah? They think everything is unreal. Everything doesn't have operation. There is no foundation at all. There is no one actually controlling. People hate someone is controlling. Right? Who likes to hear that someone is controlling? No one likes it. Jagadahur, Adishwaram, there is someone who is taking control, no one wants to. Aparaspara Samudam. As soon as you think that this world is unreal and there is no foundation, no supreme person who is controlling, then immediately what is the objective of this life? Aparaspara Samudam. Keep on getting calm and equal. Aparaspara. Just enjoy each other. So, Mom went to the Punarjanma. We are seeing the Janma we are taking in this world itself. With so many girlfriends, boyfriends, taking one each. Marriage means it, another birth. Nobody understands this. It is a stressful situation. See, the thing is, going to school is another birth. Because you are leaving your parents and going and accepting someone else as your guardian, right? The time you are there in school. It is a change. Who wants to go through the change? Our children will be crying, don't want to go to school. Who wants to? And they won't go through the school and then the school changes, friends leave, you need to take it. Go to another school, accept another friends. Anxiety. You finish, my brother's son finished his engineering in this one and he got the Western Digital Company. And, he called me saying, I got 14 lakhs job. And my brother was saying, he called me, Radha is going to do the same thing what we did around 25 years back. Changing buses. In Bangalore, I was traveling from Jayanagar 9 block to Malthadi. I need to change 3 buses. I need to go to the fourth block Jayanagar and then change the bus near LIC office corporation and change the bus to Malthadi. Anxiety, as soon as actually my roommate was there, whose life schedule was completely different. He never used to take bath in the morning. He was very stressful. I'll come back and then take bath. He used to run. We used to get up at 6:30, 7:30 we need to catch bus. And you need to be there by 9 o'clock. So you just run to that what do you call it? Rushing hotel. Take idli and take more chutney because idli is costly. Yeah, so I and my brother and my brother's classmate, we 3 used to run because finish the chutney and idli and then run to catch the bus. And the bus would be filled with people and you would get it. And changing 3 buses and landing, and my brother was saying he is also going to go through all these things. You tell him he is so foolish, running after this 14 lakhs. I already have the money for it. Stay back in Mysore. Comfortably. It's not easy to go through this spell of change. Who likes to go through this? And if you are in Mysore, you don't experience this because office everything is very nearby. So the life we lead going through, and especially in Mumbai as well, right? Going through the train and people pushing you, the change is happening every second. So that's why many people do not even realize that what we are going through is not a pleasurable experience, but because that honey is in front of us, we all struggle just for that experience. So Krishna, through the mercy of our devotees, giving us this essence of realizing that Dukkhalaya Vashashana. Many people say this is miserable life and all those things, but how many will come with it? Fortunate. Because Krishna is telling many people do not even realize going through suffering, do not realize at all. Pashyati knowledge. Someone eyes is tainted with knowledge, then only he really understands that this world is incarnate. And he takes it positively in this world because it doesn't mean that you become pessimistic about it and become depressed. But you start working on it. What makes life meaningful is when we are with devotees. What makes life most miserable when we are with people who are, removed or non-Christian. For the life of Purandara, his life was so transformational that he was doing kirtan in midst of all the devotees. And there is something happening in his house where his daughters, in-laws, come to his Purandara's house demanding from Purandara's wife, you need to give dowry. And to give the dowry, his wife finds out that this neighbor has a stone which actually converts anything you touch to gold. And his wife brings that so that some gold can be transformed and can be given into his daughter's parents. Yeah? As soon as that is brought in, Purandara was who is in a state of peace and prosperity, chant the names of Krishna, immediately becomes distant. You get what I mean? Many devotees also experience this. When you are actually satisfied, contented with what we have, we are all happy. But in this world of social life, going through people, socializing with people, you all get into the experience of what others have. As soon as you see that, you become miserable. And when you go through this change of going through this ecosystem of earning again, such a disturbance. I was sharing my experiences with Krishna, Professor. It's not easy, but if you are contented, what is there and what you have is happy, fine, then everything will be going fine, no problems at all. But as soon as this paradigm shift of making money comes in, miserable experience going through this. And Purandara, since he was in such a pure state of consciousness, he was staying around 5 kilometers away doing bhajan. As soon as his wife got that, what is that called? Chintamani. Purandara immediately got up. Purandara got up from his, said, something happening in my house immediately I need to do. And as he came home, he could see that his wife was, actually having a chintamani and giving that word. And immediately Purandara said, throw this to the river. Yeah? Such was the consciousness of Purandara. How many of us No. Really, when people are going through the change, the first change everyone said we are happy is when our prosperity increases, right? When you see that there is a hike in your salary, fantastic, blissful, very very positive, experience of something is changing which I am really liking it. But brother, he's actually becoming stressful seeing this change happen. That is the state of consciousness. Why? Because mom he has understood the value of Krishna in front of whatever we achieve in this world. That's why such personalities would be able to, Mahatma, they are called Mahatmas because why? Napnavanti, they never think taking pleasure of achieving things in this world. Some simply because they have understood the perfection is there somewhere else. Where is the perfection? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.